Believer in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the first thing after the declaration is to stand up and pray. The establishment of prayer is the first proof of a believer. And Allah Rabbul Izzah, He says, الَّذِينَ هُمْ فِي صَلَاتِهِمْ خَاشِعُونَ. In their prayer, the believers, they find khushu'. Now the first thing that we need to understand is the importance of prayer itself. That it is the second pillar of Islam. That it is the first declaration and the manifestation and the proof of a believer after he proclaims that he believes in Allah Rabbul Izzah. It is the first thing that will be asked on the day of judgment. It is a thing that links you with your Maker. Salah comes from the root word silla. It means a link. Which means that if you and me wants to have a link with Allah, the first thing and the best thing and the strongest way to have that link, that network with Allah is salah. So anytime, that is the reason, alhamdulillah, for every reason, Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he told us to establish salah. If you're happy, pray. If you're sad, pray. If you're in difficulty, pray. If you're in ease, pray. If you want success, pray. If you want to be having, patience over your trials, pray. That is the reason salah is there for every context. If you don't get rain, pray. If you want to ease in the matters of the Muslims, pray. If you want, to be successful in this life and the hereafter, pray. So salah is there as a kind of a central theme of our deen. Now in salah, when we know that salah is such an important ibadah to Allah Rabbul Izzah, it is important that we pay attention to it. As Allah Rabbul Izzah says, وَالَّذِينَ هُمْ صَلَوَاتِهِمْ يُحَافِظُونَ. Allah Rabbul Izzah, He says, and the believers are those who actually maintain and guard and protect their salah. So our salah is like a programming. It's like a connection. So this link which we want to maintain, it should be very strong. If you see, you go to the exteriors, you go in, deep down in the cellars of the big towers, you don't get network in your mobiles. The devices are not getting proper signals. Why? Because there is no network. There is a network problem. So the network problem in salah should not be there. Ibn Taymiyyah rahimahullah, Shaykh al-Islam, he said, in order to develop khushu, we need to have a strong desire to fulfill our fara'id, to fulfill the obligatory things. And secondly is to avoid the distractions. These are the two things that develops our khushu. But by the way, what is khushu? Perhaps many of us need to understand the true value of khushu so that we can develop our khushu in the salah. Khushu, it means calmness. It means tranquility. It means humility. It means that you are in absolute submission to Allah Rabbul Izzah when you're praying. When you pray, there is nothing that comes in your mind. There is no one who is more dearer to you. There is no value of this dunya in front of you. When you pray, khushu means that you are as if you're seeing your Maker. Although we don't see, but Allah sees it. That is the level of excellence. That is the level of khushu. That is the level of ihsan that we need to develop in our salah. Because as a matter of fact, there is nothing more dearer to Allah Rabbul Izzah at the time of salah that a believer should do anything else. There is no engagement. There is no appointment. There is no meeting. There is no talking. There is no eating. There is nothing more important at the time of salah except salah. And that is the reason when we are, when we hear our programming for salah, it begins with a point when Mu'adhin, he declares and proclaims adhan. And he says, and we hear it every single day, 5 times a day. We hear this, the muaddin, he calls out, Hayya ala salah, Hayya ala salah, Hayya ala al-falah, Hayya ala al-falah. Come to prayer, come to prayer, come to what? Success. Come to success. So if we really want success, success is nowhere to be found in the time of salah except salah. This is a done deal, and that's the reason Allah begins, قَدْ أَفْلَحَ الْمُؤْمِنُونَ الَّذِينَ هُمْ فِي صَلَاتِهِمْ خَاشِعُونَ. That is the reason we need to be really attentive in terms of our dressing, in terms of our programming. We need to actually repeat adhan in order to program that we are going, we're preparing to meet the best appointment of a believer. That is salah with Allah Rabbul Izzah. That is the appointment that should not be missed. That is the appointment that should not be delayed. That is the appointment which will have a great reward indeed. Many meetings might not be converted into a beautiful sale or a beautiful outcome, but salah is an appointment. When a person meets Allah Rabbul Izzah, he is bound to be benefited from that. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to help us develop the khushu in our salah, and we need to really pay attention to our salah in order to gain the real fruits and the benefits from salah. Another quality that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talks about the believer, my brothers and sisters, is the very important element of the evil of society. Allah Rabbul Izzah says, وَالَّذِينَ هُمْ عَنِ اللَّغْوِ مُعْرِضُونَ. The believer is the one who avoids vain talk. He doesn't talk rubbish. He doesn't talk nonsense. He doesn't get engaged in discussions which is meaningless. Most of the time we start, gossiping around. We talk something which has no benefit at all. So believer's quality is that he does not talk rubbish. He does not talk anything which is not worthy, which is not beneficial for him or the society or the ummah or the humanity at large. That's the second quality that he holds. The third quality is that Allah Rabbul Izzah, he says, لِلزَّكَاةِ فَاعِلُونَ. The believer is the one who pays